How's it going, guys? And welcome to Side Memory Acts. Welcome to the grossest things that acts have had to do for a role in a movie. We got KSI, Bazinga, and Vicstar. KSI, did you have to do anything outrageous for your role in America? Or was it all okay?
Yeah, I did one thing that was pretty outrageous.
Look at JJ's teddy bear. JJ's teddy bear is little Neek. Look at it. Look at my teddy bear looking all swaggy and cool. See my guy? Yeah? Baller. All my bears are ballers. Tell them the thing, bro. That's a real G. That is a real G right there. Yeah? Dripping. Dripping.
I don't think it will work in 2021.
Didn't Casper Lee call you the N-word?
Okay, let's okay.
Did he? Wait, he actually did.
Okay. Rest in peace his career. Alright, well.
Okay, onwards we go. You know what, right? Do you know what's just happened, right? There's definitely someone watching this video who's like a big fan of all the vloggers back in like 2011. And they've only just discovered this now and they're very disappointed.
They're gonna fucking put a thread on Twitter, and it's just
oh no,
it's over.
Oh no. Right, well let's find out. What
I can't believe he did this. He should have known better.
Look at me. It's not practical.
We cannot believe the weird things some actors will do to bring their roles to life, especially the ones that made them sick.
Something that I don't really get to do.
How far would you go for a role? Some of these actors ate gross things, some totally ignored hygiene for way too long, and some were left stuck in some very unfortunate smelling rooms. It's pretty hard to determine which one of these is the worst, since some of them are extremely revolting. Let's see for ourselves.
Oh yeah.
All those banquet scenes seemed like a great time for the Harry Potter actors who had oodles of beautiful food in front of them that they were actually able to eat.
Go cold, eh?
It was great the first day, but as the days went on, the cast wasn't too keen since they didn't actually replace the food and all of it started rotting. It was further exemplified by the heat of the lights used for filming, and it became so bad that the actors and crew could literally smell the stench wafting out of the set before even entering. Thankfully, they decided to switch to fake food after that very unfortunate event.
There must be a mistake.
Plenty of people eat raw fish when it's in sushi, but it was a very different experience for Lawrence, who had to hold a real raw fish in her hands and chomp into it in the Hunger Games catching fire.
Oh, wow.
We would think it was a prop or somehow faked, but the fish was as real as the disgusted faces she made off camera.
That's mental, fair dues.
You're the Hunger Game. Make a fake fish. They make cakes of
Fair enough,
everything.
though, do you? Yeah, that's not too bad.
Lawrence said that it tasted exactly the same way it smelled. We'll let you guess whether or not it was bad or good. Hint, it was bad.
Nah, man. A stinky vagina is still, you know.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it. I can't let this guy, man. I can't.
Tasty one, if you know what I mean. Man, a stinky vagina is still, you know, a tasty one, if you know what I mean.
Here we go. Here we go.
Am I right? Am I right?
I can't even be bothered.
No one, like, how does it feel to know that you're going to keep saying things like this inside my reaction? No one's going to join in with you ever.
JJ, we've had such a long day, you know. Like, we've woken up so early. It's so late in the evening.
And you paused the video. You paused the video. You've halted everyone's entertainment to say that.
Please, bro.
Lad, I'm watching it. I don't care what you gotta say.
I just got.
Based solely on
Ethan's got the little baby Yoda thing I got him. That's very cute.
Lad, I'm watching it. I don't care what you gotta say. I'm
for
watching
the
this video.
Revenant based solely on all the icky things he actually did. These animal carcasses he sleeps in, yeah, those were real.
Oh, shit.
The closest thing he had to do, though, was definitely eating a raw bison liver. The props department did provide a fake one, but DiCaprio didn't think it looked convincing enough. He said all the real suffering he did on set helped his performance.
This won the Oscar, this man, right?
My guy wanted that Oscar, he said.
I'll do anything!
Liver, it has to be real.
Give me the real shit!
We probably would have stuck with the props, though.
Making The Revenant was about man's relationship to the natural world.
Sophie Turner went on quite a journey as Sansa in Game of Thrones. Like many of her male colleagues, she started using much less shampoo, so she looked disheveled when she escaped from King's Landing. Turner said that near the end of the 5th season, the production team asked her not to wash her hair.
Ew.
And this happened for a full 2 years until they finally gave her a wig instead. Her hair became so dirty that it was
But no, because your hair washes yourself after a fucking couple months, so I don't know what they're trying there. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's a fucking it's if you've got ugly dandruffy hair, use the shampoo. But a normal human, its hair will clean itself. Unless you're a greasy fucker. But, like, most people, it's fine.
And when they shot scenes with fake paper snow,
I don't know if that's true, but okay,
that
Harry.
just created a huge mess on her head since the small pieces of paper got stuck in the grease in her hair.
I'm Sansa Stark of Winterfell.
One of Olsen's many kisses with Bettany became known as, wait for it, Snotgate.
Disgusting.
On a particularly cold day, there was an emotional kiss, and someone's nose started to run quite a bit, resulting in a much sloppier and grosser kiss than anyone would hope for.
Oh, no.
Bettany claims it was Olsen's fault, but the WandaVision actress has firmly stated that it was Bettany's fault, explaining that he couldn't feel it because of all the makeup and prosthetics that he wore as Vision.
Booger kiss. Disgusting.
Anne Hathaway looks pretty disheveled in this scene in Les Miserables. The actual fish carcasses that were—
I haven't seen Les Mis. I haven't. Should I have seen it? Is that bad? I will try and correct this. Have any of you seen it in here? Let me know. I need to go watch some musicals, I can't lie. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my new pastime. If anyone's trying to come watch musicals, you're more than welcome.
were surrounding her definitely did their job in setting the tone. Somehow, she sang through the stench that wafted through the room due to the heat of the lights that were shining on them. She sang the nearly 5-minute song about 20 times on set, meaning by the end of it, the smell was probably unbearable.
I was trying not to think what I was doing.
Winslet was very keen and eager doing Titanic and wanted to be perfect. Considering how major the film was, it makes sense. However, this also resulted in taking bathroom—
He's a good-looking young man, isn't he? And she is just, I mean, well, stunning. Must be nice.
breaks in water tanks on the set. Why would she make this choice? Well, taking a break would disturb the work since the bathroom breaks would end up being
Let me go back and see what this is.
Considering how major the film was, it makes sense. However, this also resulted in taking bathroom breaks in water tanks on the set. Why would she make this choice? Well, taking a break would disturb the work since the bathroom breaks would end up being a half-hour long in order to deal with all the complex costumes. So she took one for the team. Let's hope no one used those tanks to drink from.
Well, she just pissed herself constantly.
Yeah, bro.
Castle Black looked super disgusting on screen, and it was
watched
just
Game
as
of
bad
Thrones.
in real life.
Still
The
haven't
goal
watched
was
it.
to make the castle look as cold, grungy, and dirty as it could get. So they had the set decorators hang raw meat from the ceilings.
Yee.
Oh, and real pigs wandering around too.
Ooh.
The production team was really happy with how it looked in the end,
Why would
but we
hanging
have a
real
feeling
meat
the cast
do
wasn't
anything?
like—
And the smell?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but you can't. But why? What do you
It's
mean
easier
the
to
smell? Like,
act
you can't
like
smell
you're in
through
a
the
shithole
TV.
if it smells like it's a shithole.
Yeah.
I suspect that's the logic.
Or just get better
Like,
actors.
it smells like you're in somewhere
it's a
shit.
good
You'll
point, it's a
act
good
like you're
point, it's a
somewhere
good point.
shit. Like, you won't look happy. You're not going to be smiling when it smells like literal shit. You know? Maybe? That's my thought.
Yeah.
Would you guys want smell-o-vision one day? I don't think I would.
Oh, man.
Nah,
I think
nah,
I'd
I'm
probably
all
turn it off. I'd probably turn
I
it
think
off.
it'd
But-
I'm quite happy.
it'd
Like,
be great for porn.
It'd be easily possible.
JJ,
Not
what-
easily.
How did he turn it into a porn thing? I'm there thinking, oh, maybe the M&S like Christmas adverts might be like, you know, a little, and he's there going, it's great for porn. This guy, and this smelly vag fetish.
But it's definitely doable.
What if the porn
What do you
woman
say?
stunk like you've been saying? like,
isn't
what?
isn't that like a known thing that like their sets smell awful? Like,
So like, JJ, is that not going to put you off anyway? Because you've just been saying, oh, anyone ever?
No, it makes it feel more real. You know, you just get to smell the sweat and shame and.
quite so much.
Harry is all of us. Harry is all of us. Look at Harry's reaction to
Been
it.
saying, oh, anyone ever?
No, it makes it feel more real. You know,
Look at him,
you
look at
just
him.
get to smell the sweat and shame and.
Quite so much.
Okay, right.
That bit more
I'm
reality.
playing the video, bro. I'm playing the
North
video.
had to eat a
I'm
horse
playing the
part
video,
as
I'm playing the
Daenerys in
video.
Game of
Well, that's such a
Thrones,
long
and
day.
just watching it is super
Like,
nauseating.
Game of Thrones seems like a
She didn't
stinky.
eat
You
any—
know, I'll give it to JJ. it makes me laugh every time. It's weird as fuck, but it makes me laugh every time. And I'm sure it makes a lot of you go like, because seeing the contrast in what he's saying and our reactions to what he's saying is entertaining. I'll give it to him.
A real horse heart. What she did have was pretty awful. She was told that the creation would taste like gummy bears, but Clark said it was more like congealed jam that tasted like bleach. It was so gross, she actually was getting sick in buckets between takes. The poor actor wound up having to eat 28 of these disgusting creations. Probably not her favorite day on set.
What you saw was really what it was like shooting it.
Just when we thought he couldn't get any scruffier, Pattinson went full tilt when he played a dirty bank robber in the film Good Time. He decided the best way to prep for the role was by renting a dirty, cheap basement apartment to live like his character. He stayed there for 2 months and didn't change his clothes to sleep in, his sheets, and he didn't open his curtains while he was there.
I rate it when actors do that, you know? When they proper like immerse themselves into the preparation of a character for a role. I love it.
Were super freaked out by the whole thing.
I do rate it, you know.
You would be too.
Dedicated that much.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
While the famous sensual peach scene in Call Me By Your Name is merely performed in the film, the truth is Chalamet had actually tried doing it on his own to see what it was like. It's pretty wild. This movie got...
Wait, what's the sensual peach? What? He fucked the peach. Okay. Today is stressing me. He fucked a peach. I'm stressed.
Got pretty weird.
Fuck it.
What do you think he did?
Yep.
He fucked the peach.
Yes, he put his dick in a peach. No, he actually did.
That film.
No, I have not seen that film.
So how do you know?
I imagine that's what they're alluding to.
I just guessed. I was just.
Well, what else are you gonna do with a peach?
Okay.
Eat it.
And the way he was touching it,
yeah,
you could see he was curious.
Yeah.
This movie got pretty weird. In this scene, Efron is stung by a jellyfish and thinks the best way to fix it is with urine. And Nicole Kidman's character lends him a hand with it.
She didn't actually
This is
pee on him.
honestly not too tricky of a stunt to pull off, but the team decided to go full method by having Kidman actually help Efron out. The two actors were ready to go for it, but before they actually shot the scene, the director Lee Daniels was questioning whether or not he wanted it to happen anymore and was ready to cut the scene completely. But Kidman stopped him and they went ahead. Why she wanted to do it for real isn't very clear, but it's definitely weird.
Alright, me, Harry, and Ethan all... Harry, Ethan, and JJ all had the same reaction. We just said that.
Anymore and was ready to cut the scene completely. But Kidman stopped him and they went ahead. Why she wanted to do it for real isn't very clear, but it's definitely weird.
That's what they're into.
Yeah,
I rate that.
I mean, yeah.
So have you ever been pissed on?
No.
I think we've all been pissed on.
Have we?
Well, you know, if you're at a urinal and, you know, you're side by side.
Piss particles have probably hit me, yeah.
Right, that's a slight difference.
But like,
that was definitely not JJ's question.
Pissed on? No, bro.
No, but you have been pissed on.
No, but I haven't been pissed on,
You
bro.
have touched another man's piss.
I've been in a splash zone, probably, yeah.
Yeah,
but
bro.
I ain't been pissed on.
Like, there's some people who don't even wash their hands and they've shaken
No,
your
but
hands.
the target weren't me, so I have not been pissed on.
He was an innocent bystander, really caught in the crossfire.
That's what I mean, yeah. So, me personally, no, I have not.
Alright, let's see what Will Ferrell did.
Sweets are great, but the amount and combinations that Will Ferrell eats in Elf is not. What's crazy is that he actually did eat all of this and more. Ferrell said he didn't sleep a lot while filming and was often totally wired because of the amount of sugar he was consuming.
What?
To make it all worse, he developed chronic headaches as well.
I'm not
if
surprised.
what we saw wasn't enough, many of the other weird things he had to eat...
That breakfast that he made was criminal. Grim. And criminal. It was criminal.
Like the doctor's cotton balls, even more sugar.
Did you hear that?
Those were cotton candy.
Can you pass the maple syrup, please?
Halle Berry was preparing to play the role of an addict in Jungle Fever, but wasn't sure quite how to go about it, so she wound up not showering for the full 2 months of production.
Ethan just went to one extreme.
Sure, but it's definitely gross. The actress admitted that it was super...
Stunning woman. Stunning. Beautiful. I love you. And I respect all your accomplishments as an actress, actor, however people say it these days. I don't know anymore. Anyway.
Gross, and she did end up keeping a few parts of her body clean. We can imagine the
I wanted
crew
her to
was
start
probably
shooting up or
pretty
something 2
thankful
months
for that.
before.
Oh, I like her.
We don't know if we should be impressed or
dedication.
totally grossed out.
The fish one
All
weirded
these
me out.
disgusting
I don't
things
think that's
actors
something you
did
should
for
admit
roles
to,
shows
to be
their
honest.
commitment
I'm
to
sure
the
And
craft.
him
Oh, I
sneaking
thought it'd
in.
be worse,
We
you know. I've
can't
heard stories of
imagine
people like
having to do
starving
any of this stuff
themselves
for a
and
job.
stuff.
I feel like this was like
What
a
experience
PG,
grossed you out the most?
PG
3G
collection.
version,
Yeah.
PG, but she pissed on him. It's hardly PG. Aye.